Dude, Lucas is into cologne. Stacy goes, yeah, he keeps going. He goes, Dad, I took it. Kid came in, he had his little chain out, and he sprayed it. I swear to God, dude, he's in, dude. He's into cologne and shit.
Amazing. The influence you have on your kids is as long as you're not an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, he's not out there backhanded women.
No, I said this. I said this on stage the other night, and the place went nuts. And I said, look, if you're a father and your kids don't love the sports teams you love, you're fucking up as a dad. And one guy he goes, that's right. He was like, it's like, yeah. And I said, I knew kids growing up that liked the Yanks and the dad liked the other, or vice versa. Every time the dad was a dick. Every time I was like, oh, that's why, because this guy's not being a dad to this kid.
Yeah. That's a hard one to listen to.
To look at your dad in pain.
But I live in L.A., so my kids, this eventually, you know, they're going to go to school. The other kids are wearing the other gear.
That's that's an exception.
That's a tough. You know what I do is I just watch the Red Sox every night, and they always say, "Who are you rooting for?" I'm like, the Red Sox. They'll be like, "Which one's the Red Sox?" Because they have like 50 different uniforms now.
It's going to be hard if
the ones
Bill
in the yellow and blue, the ones wearing the red, the ones wearing the white, the ones wearing the gray. Like every night it changes.
You're courtside at the Lakers. LeBron gives your daughter a piggyback ride. It's going to be hard to sell her on the Celtics after that.
If he tried to do that, I'd hang on his leg like Van Gundy. This ain't happening.
Holding on to Oakley?
Yeah, this ain't happening. Fuck that.
That's great, man.
No, my son is like, and daughter like totally love my old truck. And, you know, there was a period there when I was walking in the morning. I always get my son in the morning. I go in to get him, and I would open the door, and he would just look at me, and he'd have his head down like that, and he'd go, "Rum."
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Like that. And I'm like, hey, what's up, buddy? He'd be like, Daddy's truck.
Oh, God.
So what he does...
And that thing must look like a monster truck to them. Oh, dude, that thing must be...
My daughter said, she goes to me, I gave her a ride, and she goes, Dad, this is the biggest truck in the whole world.
That's an 18-wheeler to them.
It's a two-wheel drive. And I think that truck's a little bigger. She's like, no, this is the biggest truck in the whole world. So my son comes over, you know, and he sees me like, because it shifts on the column, so I got to watch him. Reach over, he wants to start shifting. I got to make sure I got the clutch in, right? But he comes over and like he sees me like when I would like you know, step on the gas, you know, because I just sit in the driveway with it. I can't drive with him. It's just, you know, can't put a baby seat because it's only, you know, it's a regular cab. So I just was sitting there going, rum, rum, and I would look at him. He would just go like that. And he'd look at me and he'd smile. Oh, he loved it. So now what he does is he stands up. And it's 3 on the tree, so reverse is closest to you and up, so I have to put it in reverse so his head can get by there. And he's got a lead.
What's that mean, 3 in the tree? What's that?
You shift on the, you know, by the time I came around, it was down here.
Right, but I remember my mom had that one where it was
column.
this. Yeah, okay.
So it was on the columns. It was 3 in the tree, 4 on the floor. Everything fucking rhymed back then. So, and that was what cool was before the internet. So he comes over and he steps on the gas, and he always just goes like, "Wow!" And I always think it's going to scare him. And he looks at me, I go, "All right, buddy, just go a little easier." So I literally have to put my foot underneath the accelerator, so when he steps on it, I can kind of put like a governor on it. Yeah, so he doesn't, you know, use up like 10 gallons of gas.
Dude, that'll be their truck one day if you keep it.
Yeah. Oh, no, it is. So I'm going to, you know, but what made me think of that was you saying, like, I like new shit.
Yeah.
Like my car, I've had my car now coming up on 6 years. And what's great is the driver's seat is all like broken in, got like the creases and the cracks in it, and then everything else is pretty much, especially the back seat.
You never talk about that car anymore to me.
Why not?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I've never heard you. I hear about the truck, but I never. I never hear about your.
Paul, I love that car. I love that car.
You love the Jag?
Take it back. What did I say? Don't buy anything.
Good color too. You got a good color.
Yeah, you got to do it. You know.
I saw something today. Me and Themless. Shout out to Andrew Themless. I saw something today. It was brutal. It was a beautiful, big, brand new 2022. What's the boxy Mercedes truck? What's the one?
Oh, the one that looks like a toaster.
Yeah, but this one is like that on.
Is it a new one?
This one is like that on steroids, and it was like sand color cream. It was beautiful, and then I looked inside, and it fucking was red. It's a sin. You know, if the white would have popped. I mean, imagine that if you opened up, it was white.
That's what I thought you were going to say it was.
No.
I'll tell you who's killing it with the colors.
Red?
Toyota trucks. You see the desert sand they have? With the black?
Yeah.
Fucking sick. And the green they have is great. A lot of the Japanese cars right now are crushing it, and I'm hoping that they sell well. Anti-American thing to say, but I hope they do so these other guys start, you know, opening up the colors, dude. Everything's black, white, gray, and this bullshit where you go out and get a wrap, which is, you know, that's just...
Dude, I'm going almost... Color of that wallet is my dream. So I want a little darker than that, like a chocolate brown. Right. Like a dark chocolate brown white inside. That's the dream for me. That's the dream. Dark
Dude,
chocolate
that's gonna be
brown.
hilarious.
Yeah.
The first time it fucking rains and you're standing outside like a fucking homeless person. I cannot get in that
Dude,
car.
I take the Lexus to the wash every 3 days. Stacy goes, "What are you doing? They just detailed it." I go, "Nah, you're good to the car. The car's good to you." You know. She goes, "Paul, it's immaculate in there." I go, "You know, rains."
Yeah. No, this is what you want.
No, my car.
Dude, I got this guy I watch on YouTube where he finds these barn finds and he buys them.
Yeah.
And these old cars, and then him and his team go in, dude, they literally have like those masks that have like, you know, like so you don't breathe, because there's usually a lot of them, they'll have like lead paint if they're going to polish it, and then there's all kinds of like fucking like mice and rat nests and shit, and they've pissed and shit everywhere, and you just look at the car going like, you need to just burn that thing, and this guy just fucking, dude,
Bring it back?
Oh my God, dude, it's insane. Like there's two things that I've been watching. I've been watching that guy's channel. I wish I could give him a shout out. Maybe we'll put a link up. I watched that, and I watched people power washing driveways. I'm totally into it.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with looking at tires that shine. I love seeing a clean tire. It's not weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just certain things.
No, we're basically two married guys who
yeah.
have kids, and we've just kind of left the universe, and we're gravitating towards the weird things that we're into.